This is an SAT logic question that can show up in the math section. And this one trips up a lot of my students. The statement says, if I do not have any flour, I am not able to make cookies. And the question is, if the statement above is true, which of the following statements must be true? So that's the key word there, is must. So you have to go through one by one and decide whether or not the statements have to be true based on the statement at the top. So the first statement says, if I did not make cookies, I must not have had flour. That's not necessarily true. You can have flour and decide not to make cookies. Just based on the statement above, it only says if you don't have flour, you can't make cookies. Alright. B says, if I made cookies, I must have had flour. That one's true. B is actually your correct answer. But let's just look at the rest of them, just in case. C says, if I have flour, I must be able to make cookies. Again, not necessarily true, because the statement at the top only says, if you don't have flour, you can't make cookies. You could not be able to make cookies for another reason, even if you have flour. If I was able to make cookies, I must not have had any flour. That one doesn't make any sense. That one's out. And then the last one down here says, if I'm not able to make cookies, I must not have had any flour. That one again is kind of like C. You can not be able to make cookies for a different reason other than not having flour. So that one is out also. So the only one left that makes any sense is B.